I'm Cape Joel, and this is Comic Smack, your weekly, daily, all the time, anytime comic book show where I give you your fix of everything you need to know from the world of comic books and superheroes. And on today's show, we're taking a closer look at Death of X. What happened to the original Cyclops? Well, let's hop on in together and find out, shall we? Alright, so as we dig on into the comic, we check back in 1 year ago with Cyclops' uncanny X-Men freedom fighters. You'll remember this team, although honestly I can't blame you if you don't. Their tenure was very uneventful. And I think the fact that they more or less disappeared and no one seemed to care is a good indication of what I'm trying to say here. Cyclops and his team have got a distress call from Jamie Madrox. Why Madrox would call Scott's Rebel team and not the main X-Men team at this time is absolutely beyond me. Now, while all this is going on, Crystal and her team of Inhumans are touching down in Japan to try and deal with a new influx of Inhumans following a Terrigen cloud passing over. Oof, why do I get the feeling they wrote this storyline before all new Inhumans got cancelled? The Inhumans come under siege by a group of technologically advanced and heavily armed Hydra agents who are attempting to steal and or otherwise destroy the Inhuman cocoons. The Inhumans actually get knocked around a fair amount, that is of course until they're saved by the last minute intervention of a brand new blue-haired punk Inhuman who comes out of the cocoon with the abilities to affect humans around him. Now back with Scott and the X-Men, they come upon Madrox's facility only to find the whole thing awash in Terrigen mist. Not only is Jamie Madrox dead/dying, but all of his duplicates that he used to such great effect are also dead. It seems that him and his people were doing experiments on the T-Mist only to discover, hey, guess what, it's toxic to mutants. The comic treats this like a big huge revelation, like it's something we didn't already know from just reading the comics. Cyclops ends up getting affected by the T-Mist too, passing out. Why didn't it just kill him outright like it did Madrox? Well, you know, apparently T-Mist affects mutants in many different ways, and you can never really tell how it's going to affect you until it does. Oh, well, isn't that convenient? Cyclops blames the death of Madrox, and indeed the almost certain death of all of mutant kind, squarely on the Inhumans, saying they knew what they were doing when they unleashed that T-Mist. Only it wasn't really the Inhumans, it was more like one Inhuman who did it, but you know, good job demonizing a whole people for the actions of one there, Scott. Honestly, you know what, it's been so long since we've seen original older Scott, I forgot how much of a narrow-minded dickhead he was. So yeah, Cyclops pretty much declares all-out war on the Inhumans as Crystal and her people wrap up their business in Japan. If I had to sum up Death of X as simply as I possibly could, I would say it's too damn little, too damn late. First and foremost, the comic gives us no new information, spending most of its panel time telling us things we already knew. Bendis' Cyclops Uncanny X-Men team wasn't ever really a great team to begin with, and even here and now under different writers, I'm reminded of all the flaws that the team had. Also, for a 4-part miniseries, there isn't a heck of a lot of drama to drive things. We already know how this is going to end. Mutants and Inhumans are going to fight. Cyclops is going to die. Beast will eventually join the Inhumans to try and help them synthesize a cure for the T-Mist poisoning, and that's pretty much it. This first issue really does do a terrible job justifying its own existence, and honestly, I get the feeling this is going to be another X-Men related slog right now. Overall, I would give this one a 5 out of 10. Hey everyone, thanks so much for watching my newest video. I hope you enjoyed it, and while you're here, why not check out another video I have on offer, or maybe if you're feeling in a supportive mood, you want to like or subscribe. And if you want to support the creation of more videos just like this one, then please by all means check out the Cape Joel Patreon. A little bit goes a very long way, and I will see you all next time.